Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming with more Rebel Inc. Escalation in our Mega Brutal Difficulty Guide series. We only have one governor remaining, and that is the development director, which I actually do think is a pretty fun character to play. Now, we've already played in the Azure Dam in our Brutal Difficulty Guide series, so we're going to backtrack over to the Black Caves, which is one of the newer and more interesting maps, and I think you guys will enjoy seeing it. Let's play with the development director with our standard lineup. I think the tax collector is extremely important in this particular scenario with this character. We'll play on Mega Brutal, and we're going to call this one Zero Marigold. That sounds like a little bit of fun. Now, the development director is very good at building up support rapidly in one zone at a time. That's what they're good at. You can go for the hiring of experts, and they roll out initiatives in specific zones extremely fast, which means one zone at a time, you build up that support, and all of a sudden you're getting extra income from the tax collector. Especially good in a lot of the urban areas. We like that. So that's probably what I'm going to do very early on. Let's go for our district representatives, our effective procurement. And another fun feature about the development director is you start with all the discussion technology research, so we're just going to go ahead and ignore that from our standard lineup. We're going to let our inflation tick down just a wee little bit, and then we are going to get the experts. Now, the experts can roll out initiatives that you haven't even researched yet, which is pretty fun. However, it costs you $1 to do so. So if you're not paying attention, you suddenly find that they are rapidly using up all of your money. I'm going to place them right here so we can go ahead and build up this urban area of support pretty rapidly. Now, we should see, yep, they started working on small business loans already, which is great because that is a job source for urban areas, so it's very fitting for that zone. They do tend to prioritize things that make a lot of sense in those regions, which I like. We're going to go for the PR and media office, which actually should make it doubly effective. Maybe not doubly, but a lot more effective in this urban area, so we can get control here a little bit sooner as well. We still need to go for things like the outreach office. I still need to get anti-corruption. One other fun feature is whenever they do roll out an initiative that you do not own for the cost of $1, they make it cheaper to roll out everywhere else by $1 as well, which I like a lot. I do think we want to go for the interstates because all of these regions here are interstate. So that road type makes it a lot easier for me to rapidly deploy all over the map. We did get polio services for cheap. That's interesting. Let's go for the outreach office. We still need to get things like the universal justice. Obviously, that helps build up my support level by a pretty large amount, so let's do that. There we go. Getting more PR and stuff would be good. Going for anti-corruption is probably necessary. Now, one downside to the development director is you are only ever allowed to have 3 coalition soldiers. So that's a slight issue in the sense that you will not have a lot of ground forces able to fight back. But that's okay. We'll make it work. Experts refusing to work over here because we placed down a soldier in an area where the developments were working. Experts refuse to work wherever there are soldiers placed. So we're going to go ahead and scrap the tanks and then back off so that they can get back to work. Okay, they fired right here. Where would we think that the camp could be? Could be right here, could be right here, could be right here. Probably not here. Let's take a gamble and check these mountains. I'm looking for any question marks. Now, if the insurgents attack your development directors or your experts, they will die very quickly. So we do not want that. Another setup over here. Interesting. So where would a camp be? Okay, not here. Could it be here? We need to get some more coalition soldiers regardless. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll need to back these guys off pretty soon because, again, they're in a very vulnerable position. Still no camp here. Okay, guarantee that there's a camp right here, which we'll do, or deal with. And let's try setting up over here. And we need to retreat these guys the second we see them coming after me, which is right now. So let's retreat to this area, where it is relatively safe at the moment. Found this camp. We're going to destroy it. We are going to privatize to gain some money. We're going to gain some corruption and reduce support level in a single area, but that's probably fine. I just need money. Let's go for telecommunications, since that's what people want. And let's go for anti-corruption. Okay. I do not want them taking this urban area. So backing up now is very important. We at least destroyed the camp. That's huge. If I can get airstrikes, I will happily do so. Because I want to make sure we destroy this camp, and then we can back off if we need to. Okay, so we got that. So I'm actually okay with leaving. Let's back up over here. Actually, back up over here. Now, I'm a little concerned how many urban areas they have access to right now, but at least they're not going to be spawning much more than they already have. So that's sort of okay. Now, I say that. It looks like they may have spawned some more. I bet you there's another camp over here somewhere. Really want to get these strategic communications just because, again, it helps double up the effectiveness of some of these initiatives we are currently running out. Okay, take the zone, please. Take the zone, please. Stop them here. Don't let them get into the city. Gosh. All right, we're going to fight them back. Get up over here. Let's go ahead and... Never mind. Go to the HQ. Okay, this is starting to get a little out of control. They've found a camp. Hang on. Let's destroy this real quick. At least the interstates mean we can move around a little bit faster. Train up some national soldiers. Get the strategic communications. Having extra soldiers with the development director makes up for a lot of the losses since you don't have a lot of coalition soldiers to begin with. Let's deploy over here. We're going to try to kick these guys back. They're going for this city next. I want to reinforce and win this quickly, which looks like we did. Let's go over here now. Okay. We're going to have to do some cover-ups on airstrikes, but hopefully the airstrikes give me an early edge. What else do people want? Electricity? Is that cheaper now? No, but at $5 we can probably handle it. How are we looking in terms of supports? Well, we so far still haven't gotten any zones under control, and normally by now I have. Let's get over here. Try to force you guys back. I don't want them joining forces over here, but I think mostly I want to keep one set of soldiers along the interstate. There is another camp right here, which I do need to deal with. We killed this guy, which means we can actually push them back a little bit. You're going to go over here now. There's a camp, so we'll want to get rid of that eventually. For the moment, we're all right. You're going to come over here now. Let's go ahead and get garrisons, because garrisons would make it a little bit easier for me to control this area. So this provides a very wide zone of support, including over this urban area, which is nice. We are... set up here for the moment. It's a lot of insurgents building up right here. Not a lot that I can do about it, to be honest. I think we just keep our soldiers here and protect. All right, that's fine, that's fine. Let's go ahead and burn down our corruption a little bit more. We're at 40%. That's a little bit high for me. We can win this fight, no problem. Kick them back. They're going to keep going for the HQ, and they're going to keep going for this urban area. Again and again and again. These guys might go south, but I imagine they're going to keep trying to attack the city. So if we keep our troops exactly where we are right now, I think we got a fairly good chance of, like, just controlling this area. Now, a new camp would be a huge problem. But at least for the moment, we're all right. We can go for some jobs. Let's go for the livestock and for the land rights. Those are a lot of extra support for very, very cheap, thanks to this guy. We're going to move you over to, let's say, here. And start rolling out in more of this urban area. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Yeah, I know you're spawning a lot, I'm aware. Let's do a long extension, spend some of that reputation, and keep them here. Corruption is a little bit of an issue. Lack of stability is so far more or less under control. We're okay-ish. It would be very helpful for me to have interpreters and guides so I don't antagonize the locals quite as much, and we can get support in these urban areas a little bit faster. I'm surprised this area is not already under control, considering we have the developments guys over here already. I'm going to move you here and you here, because I think that this is going to be okay. Let's set up some more national soldiers, and we need to burn this down again. We're at 51%. That's too much corruption. We're going to be losing a lot now. There is a camp. Can I get this and destroy it quickly before they hit my urban areas? Maybe. A garrison right here is perfect. That is very, very useful. Okay. Yeah, let's try to destroy this camp. I would like to do the Foreign Relations Office. We're starting to get some support in a few other zones. Okay, this is an issue now. I'm going to do another long extension over here. And let's quickly go for the Foreign Relations before my experts use up that last bit of cash. Okay, we destroyed this. I'm going to back up now. I'm okay with them being here. It's fine. You're going to attack me over here. Not a big deal. Okay, I'm a little concerned about them pushing west. They've got a few zones connected at this point. We need to burn down our corruption a lot more. We've ignored that too much, I think. That said, we just fought you guys back. We can actually just go ahead and take a couple of zones where they're currently not actually contesting me. Like here, for example. We're going to threaten them and get some reputation back because we're down a fair bit. Just need more national soldiers. More national soldiers will make this a lot easier. Okay, this is so far so good. Can we get something else that would be helpful? What we need? No, we just need to be burning down our corruption. That's all that matters right now. I need 13 bucks for that, though. Okay, more support over here. That helps. I mean, even though we are bleeding some reputation, we're okay. I'm going to go ahead and set you guys up over here, because one strength guy is not going to get very far. Burn down that corruption, please. Faster. Whoop, hang on. Just noticed you. Let's fight you back. Okay, you guys are doing great. Proud of you. Getting more support along the interstate. That's nice. They're still trying to fight me here, but they're not getting very far. Okay, we can win this fight quickly. Push you back. You're going to go over here. Lots of reinforcements to make sure that that doesn't become a problem. Holy crap. Get over here and reinforce this so that we can split them up again. What else should we do? They want more healthcare, do they? Well, it's super cheap right now, so let's go ahead and get a couple levels of that. Because initiatives can end up being a lot cheaper, it's not too uncommon, I find, for you to build up huge amounts of corruption because you just buy lots of really cheap initiatives. And that can come back to bite you if you're not careful. The garrison right here is lovely. That makes things easier. Subtle pressure once again. We're hovering a little bit with our reputation. I'm not thrilled with how long it's taking to get places like this under control. I feel like we should be going a lot faster. What's going on here? I don't know. I would love to get some security. That'll make it harder for the insurgents to cause a lot of damage. We can roll this out fairly quickly, and that goes a long way. Let's set up right here, make sure that the garrison is not in any danger. Okay, so far so good. Now we do need to start training up some new troops because these coalition soldiers are going to leave very soon. And I need to have some replacements available for them as soon as we can. We're going to increase the pay and increase the strength of our national soldiers. That's always good. I'm going to let you win your fight real quick, and then we're going to have to let you go home. But getting another national soldier would be great, but it costs $21 to do that. That is pricey. Send you home. Move you here. I think this national soldier should be able to fight these guys back. That said, there is a camp. Let's try to get rid of that. I think we can set up right here. There's not a lot of insurgents in the mountains over here. They're not going to go very far. We can actually get rid of one of these zones. It's mostly right here that we have a problem. More national soldiers? Maybe. Some concerns about roads, jobs, etc. Honestly, not that bad. What kind of roads do we have down over here? Regular roads. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this up for $4. This costs $4.53. That's cheap. Let's go ahead and do that. 6, 4, too much. 3, 2, 2, 2. I think we want to get some more national soldiers training, but that's a lot more corruption. Okay. I need to get rid of you, so let's try. But I bet you they're going to attack me here. Let's get down over here. We're destroying a camp. Okay. You need to deploy here right now. Or take your sweet time, I guess. That's probably fine. I'm sure we didn't need that anyway. Let's get these. Move faster, please. There we go. Just don't let them take the dang city. We lose so much reputation when that happens. 5% chance of problems, but a little bit more reputation is always quite nice. You are going to relocate up here. I kind of want to let you go home. And I will. More subtle pressure here. So we're in a weird position where I don't have a lot of troops now, but I could get some more. You've already got all the support. Let's go to this this mountainous area. We need to burn down our corruption a bit more. Let's go for a purge so we can reduce how much reputation we are actively losing. Fighting over here should be fine. It would be a little bit easier if I got some better guns, so let's do that. Found a camp. I assume you can win this fight. Sure as heck hope you can. You go get rid of this camp. Actually, never mind. Nothing to worry about there. You go here, then, and just help reinforce. So we can kick these guys out of here. That works. Thank you. Now go here. Okay, so we need to train up our last round of soldiers, and then we want to go for probably some more corruption reduction. These soldiers are just so slow. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of how freaking slow they are. Garrison right here is a weird choice in the mountains, but it makes it easier for me to control the city, so I guess that's all right. You go here because it's fast and we can reinforce. There we go. More subtle pressure. Cut some more support, please. These mountains are very unprotected at the moment. Get back over here. Okay, get this zone under control. Thank you. Go over here. Need more troops. Need more troops. What else do we want to do? So far, we're doing fine. Let's go for better roads and cheaper development banks and water for $1. That's too much inflation. We're not going to do any more than that. What are you building currently in the mountains? Farm animals, artisan products, medicine. They're mostly going to focus on things we've already researched, I think, so it doesn't cost you too much extra money. Now, a couple of guys over here is maybe not a big deal, depending. No, we don't have any police. Never mind, it is a big deal. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab my last coalition soldier, and we're just going to quickly deal with this, because he's going for an urban area. Could not get there fast enough. That's what I was hoping we could do, though, but oh well. Please do not go into the mountains. Okay, they're going back over here. That's perfect. Just waiting on these national soldiers to train up, and then we'll be fine. Looks to me like they may have left this area unprotected, so we can get to the, so we can get to their last encampment. We might try that once we get some more national soldiers together. I would like to get the local police expansion. Now we're at maximum support. Let's go ahead and upgrade the strength of our national units. You're going to go over here, and we're going to see if we can take out that encampment. Okay. Now you go over here, because I'm pretty sure that's where they're going next. Yep. Let's get some intelligence over here. Civil assistance would be okay, but we're not going to do that right now. We are going to go for the cheap sanitation. And the very cheap polio eradication. And we're going to hold off on anything else just because. Okay, they're going after my garrison over here. Let's try to defend that. We're still moving very slowly here. We did destroy a camp immediately. That's nice. 20% chance I'm not thrilled about, but okay. And that sucks. We lose so much support level from that. So dang much support level loss all of a sudden. All right, let's go for the dirt roads. Let's go for vocational training. We have another soldier about to be trained. We can move you over here. We can move you up over here. And then we can actually clear out these last guys. I'm going to move... Wait. I was going to move you, but we're actually having trouble fighting right here. Hang on. Let's see if we can reinforce real quick. Yeah, they're attacking the city anyway. We have to go there. Oh, gosh dang it. There must be another camp right here. All right, this is where our experts start to become a bit of a liability because there's not a lot of safe places we can go. We need to reinforce and win this because we're about to lose a garrison. Whoop. Go protect the city. Kick them out. Okay, now you can go here. Now you can go here. Never mind. You can go here instead. All right, are you going to go into the mountains? I'll bet you are. Yep. Okay, so these guys are now in a dangerous position. We can just back off somewhere and let them just keep building things in a safe spot and just enjoy the discounts going forward. We need stronger garrisons. We need drones. We would like the cheap commercial support. These guys are dead. We can go here. We can probably finish these guys off for quick. We are going to publicly shame the insurgents for some extra reputation. Threatening again is dangerous, but at a 30% chance, it's the best I can do. Okay. Come on, win this fight. Did you spawn up here again? Okay, so these guys should get under control. Let's get a garrison. We have to defend the city now, which means these guys are going to be able to retreat, which I'm not thrilled about. But oh well, let's go for the civil assistance. Let's go for the heavier ordnance. Let's go for the cheap advanced sanitation. We're going to cover up an airstrike, but the garrison over here should help. And we actually just lost a lot of reputation because we failed to cover up that airstrike. So all of a sudden, we are losing a lot. Can we somehow clear these guys out? Yes. If we get up over here, we can. I'm going to move you over here. Move you here. We should have police able to help fight in a lot of areas. We should be okay. Settle pressure. Cut your support. You are going to go up over here. What are we doing in terms of reputation? We're losing a bit due to corruption. Okay. Well, we can go for another purge. We can do the democratic transition for reputation. We can do some cheap, like, water expansion or something like that. There's a camp up over here, but I think that's fine. These guys are going to die. Okay, got them. These guys want to leave, but I would prefer they didn't. Now that we have found a cave, we need to make sure we get the technology to root them out quickly. We're going to prioritize elections for the cost of money for reputation. Very much needed reputation. I think our experts are fine. Let's send them down over here and try to build up in the areas where we had been struggling to contain the insurgents before. I don't want you to leave, but I don't think we have a choice. I think I'm going to have to let you leave. So we're going to do that. We're going to move you here and try to clear them out. Okay. Now we're going to try to talk. You are going to back up over here. Okay, so far so good. Found a camp. Our airstrike did not go where I wanted it to. So we're going to try to clear it out manually. What else do we want to do? Not losing a lot of reputation at the moment, so that's good. Let's go for some remote outreach. And let's go for some better roads, so we can move around even faster. A national surge is actually very nice because it gives us 2 extra national soldiers. Now, this does not often happen. 25% chance of something bad happening, huh? Let's redeploy over here and try to fight these guys back real quick. If we can destroy the number of, reduce the number of camps, I'm hoping that reduces our chance of bad things happening. Because I want to prioritize the elections. 25% chance this goes badly. We got 5 reputation. Thank you. We're running a little on the low side, aren't we? Insurgents are going to be banned. We've cleared this out. Let's go ahead and redeploy some troops over this direction. Should be able to save this city. Relax the rules. We're going to allow for more airstrikes even if civilians are at risk. An 8% cover-up chance. That's fine. Not a lot of strength over here. We can redeploy quickly for this. How are we doing in this region? We're getting fairly stable. Fairly. Let's do some civil integration so we roll out initiatives faster in a few other areas. Let's go for the remote outreach and the remote subsidies. Just because it helps us build up in these areas a little bit faster. Let's try to roll out initiatives over here using our soldiers. They're kind of like mini experts, but they just can't do new things. International forces are allowed to remain indefinitely. They feel like they've got too much control, so they think they can object to me. But no, they cannot. Let's try to kick these guys out of this mountain. Where are you going? You going anywhere? Nope, they're fine. There's a lot of them set up over here. We can probably clear this batch out. We're going to set up over here real quick. I would like to clear these guys out of here. You're going to move. You're going to move. Reinforce. Okay, these guys get kicked out. Come on, you can win in these mountains. I believe in you. Okay, they have objected to our negotiations. That's fine. Let's go for more frequent airstrikes. Let's go for better telecommunications for only $3. Some of this is going to get very, very cheap. Let's keep our corruption a little bit low, though. That's one of our biggest threats. Okay, we can fight you back. No problem. Subtle pressure. Please cut your support. Can we get... Let's go for security checkpoints so it's harder for the insurgents to take over areas. Found a couple more camps, but we should be able to blow those up. We managed to kick these guys out of here. That's great. Okay. So now I'm going to send you over here, and we're going to try to clear these suckers out so I can move somewhere else. I like to keep my troops up here in the mountains if possible. Okay, this is a slight issue. Can we get rid of this guy real quick? I think the police can probably handle it. Do we have security here? No, I don't think so. Let's go ahead and build another garrison in the mountains. Okay, these guys are dead. We're going to set up over this way. We're going to clear out this cave. We have a national surge with some extra troops on the way. Let's go ahead and spend our excess money to boost up our support level by a massive amount. And then we are going to roll out initiatives faster wherever we have these guys set out. So we're going to build up support obscenely fast up here. We can build up over here as well. Let's do it. Okay, I need you to go over here. Insurgents hand in all of their weapons. We are going to do more subtle pressure to cut support. This has gone very, very well so far. Really no issues. Just always make sure you are protecting your cities. And the National Surge is one of the best events in the game, so be very, very happy if you do get it. Okay, I don't like that you're moving into this area, but is there security here? 300% security. I think they can handle this insurgent. We just chase them to their death. So let's start moving in for the kill. I don't think he's going to be able to do much of anything. You can see he's not making much progress at all. Insurgents must say they're sorry. We get some extra reputation that way. We're a little low on the reputation, I admit. That's not gone extraordinarily well. Okay, we're keeping you guys back here. Whoa, what just happened? How much insurgent strength are we looking at? No threat detected. They immediately died? 2 strength. Honestly, not that big a deal. I think we're just going to go ahead and move these guys over here. Destroy the camp. Oh, come on. All right, maybe we can't do that. Let's go over here. We're going to reject the deal and get some more reputation. We are going to fund the military and just make these guys stronger for a little bit. We are going to approve a power station with oversight. This stuff's already been done. Let us set up over here, since I don't think there's much risk. These guys got finished off. Excellent. You're going to go over here next. And then down over, let's say, here. I love the national surge. Shouldn't have happened, but it did. You never know. It's pure luck. Hey, they want to fight me here? That's fine. I can win that. Let's go FAA this last group. They set up with a camp. Oh, God, no, my experts. The experts are dead. Yeah, oh well, that does happen. I mean, I'm sounding very callous, but I mean, it does happen. It's just a reality. Let's set up in these areas. I'm going to try to clear them out in a minute. Let's go destroy this camp before it becomes any more of a threat. Literacy rates are soaring. We have a ton of money. Let's just go ahead and get some more airstrikes and stuff. Let's go for better training, better dirt roads so we can move around faster, blah, blah, blah. They're about to attack me over here. That's not going very well. Subtle pressure. Let's cut their support. Still building up support in these regions. I could get a new team of experts. That is a thing we can do. Is it here? No. Where is it? I don't remember. There is a way to get your experts back. Maybe it's in a pop-up. It might be a pop-up. Yeah, there it is. Hire replacements. Let's go ahead and do it. Because what I'll do is I'll send you guys over here instead and move you here because you're even better at rolling out initiatives absurdly fast. There we go. Let's go for some better drones. Let's go for the better crop development. Got some full support over here. Nice. Okay, we should be able to finish this off. Then go over here. We are going to donate to charity to get even more support. Increase to corruption, no big deal. We're going to reject their demands once again, or their deal, to get a little bit more reputation for a better score. We do need to clear out these caves, but that's honestly not that big a deal. How are we doing over here? Very well. And we have finished off the last of the insurgents. Okay. So that means when the peace deal comes, we can finish it off. We've only got 71 reputation, which is not fantastic. Make that 73, and we actually can finish over here. Let's move the troops and the development team instead, because they're even better. And this should go super duper quick now. Say that, and then what happens? They immediately set up with some more guys. All right, well, we almost set them to their death. That would have been very, very bad. Come on, that's plenty of reinforcements. That should go way faster. There we go. There we go. All right, let's just go ahead and end it. We could have gotten a little bit more reputation out of that, but I don't think we need to. 72 reputation by the end is not great, but it's still enough for 5 stars. 72,960 points. Like I said, the development director is fun. We had a couple of areas where we were losing a little bit too much for my tastes, and I'm surprised we did not get full stability in this urban area at the very beginning of the game. That may be one thing I would have done differently. Just kept the team there a little bit longer and tried to finish it up, but we were in danger, so I don't know. Maybe that wouldn't have been the right choice. Maybe that was the right thing to do, what we did. Whatever. It worked out fine. We still got 5 stars, and that is the final governor and the final map for the game, with the exception of Saffron Fields, but I still don't feel the need to show that off. So at this point, I would say that the Mega Brutal series is technically done. However, if you guys find yourself struggling a lot with different map and governor combinations and would like to see more, I could certainly do that. In the meantime, on my own time, I'm going to go ahead and play every single map with every single governor on Mega Brutal and try to go for that sweet, sweet achievement, because that should be fun. Thank you all for watching. I hope you found this series entertaining and helpful in some way with Rebel Inc. Escalation. If so, then I would ask that you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notify bell for my future content, and I will see you guys next time.